Nice take, Blake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Miss T, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving.
Coming up in the city of big shoulders, Chicago, Illinois, at the United Center, the Thunder taking on the Bulls. For Oklahoma City, halfway through the season and holding on to an impressive third place in the Western Conference. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, Zach Collins out there with Walker. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Big Dog in at the small forward position. And as we get into the meat of the season, teams sometimes have those team-building excursions, RJ. Any favorites you ever participated in?
We had a Napa excursion one time. That was a lot of fun. But bowling, seeing a movie, all of those things were fun.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. Quickley with a rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Thanks for that, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Over quickly. Pass to Holmgren. Tries again. The Thunder with another miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Big Dog passes to Walker. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Holmgren. The drive by Dort. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's the Thunder now. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Takes one from 10 feet. It's deflected. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Big Dog. Williams defending. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Hartenstein. It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by White. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
Bulls leading by 5. Now Quickley. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Walker pulls down the board. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night now. And he knocks down the first one. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'd be pretty curious.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Second, the Bulls.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Pass to Big Dog. Fires the three. And again, Chicago, no good. Thunder trail by 11. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Uzelis is checked in for Chicago.
Second team foul.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Big Dog. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
And here's Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Pass to Big Dog. 4-3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 15. Wallace outside. Inside. Hartenstein passes to Williams. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Williams has got 7 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Big Dog. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Big Dog. To the paint. Collins. No good. A bit long that time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Dort's shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Big dog, good.
Emmanuel Quickly with the assist.
Thunder trail by 12. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Quickly passes to Big Dog. Right side White. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dort for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Quickly passes to Big Dog. To the middle. Here's Collins. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
Practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Jerome's checked in for Quickly. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended up with 58 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Walker. Right through the D for the layup. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Williams against Walker. Williams passes to Dort. Three-pointer, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
To the paint. Fade away. Collins, no good. Thunder trail by 9. Wallace, the pass to Dort. No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to White. Here's Big Dog. For 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Williams is checked in for Collins. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hendricks is checked in.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Big Dog. And there's a 3-second violation. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You look at Walker, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Chicago leading by 10. Right side White. He takes it in. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
He can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Down low. Walker nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to Big Dog. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Talk about putting a team on the back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Walker. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Big Dog, good.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. They trail by 18. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
White on the wing. Pass to Big Dog. 5 on the clock. The kick out to White. The 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thunder trail by 19. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Jerome passes to Big Dog. No good from outside. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Jerome passes to Big Dog. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Here's Dort. Banked it in off the glass. Dort's got 12 points.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Chicago leading by 13. Williams on the wing. Pass to Big Dog. Here's Jerome. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. White against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Some changes for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. DeSumo comes in for White, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Jerome. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mills comes in for Dort. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Ball looks over the floor, puts up a 3. Big Dog, good. Big Dog's got 26 points.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. Here's Hendricks. From downtown. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Holmgren. He has 7.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Big Dog. 26 points for him. To the middle. Shoots. And again, it's Chicago.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Big Dog. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Chicago in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Thunder trail by 13. We've got Zach Collins, Kobe White out there with Emmanuel Quickley. Then there's Walker, and it's Big Dog in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Kobe White. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from White. White hits them both. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Oh, nice D from Walker.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Big Dog. Williams defending. Here's Big Dog. 26 points for him. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Looking to end this cold spell. Chicago grabs the miss. Quickly's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Big Dog. Fires in the triple. Big Dog's got 29.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. blocked by Collins.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yeah, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
He gets it in there. Collins has gotten 4 this quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot to stop the run. Chicago with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And Coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Pass to Williams. Lets it go. The Thunder with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Quickly with the ball. Shot it down by Williams.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. They love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the inside. Williams. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Quickly passes to Big Dog. Inside. And there's another one for the Bulls.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Walker, count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
They're really working the paint now.
The Thunder shooting 35% so far in this one. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Now Williams. He's got 18. Dort outside. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. So Dort's got 14 points for the game.
And you see the acceleration from Dort. Just a great athlete.
Quickly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Quickly outside. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Big Dog, good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 6 points for him. Over quickly. It's hauled in by White.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Here's Big Dog. Williams defending. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Williams. Dort outside. Over White. The shot by Dort, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Quickly, passes to Big Dog. Offline with a three. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over quickly. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Give him 8.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Here's Big Dog. And a nice finish on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hendricks is checked in for Hartenstein. Mills comes in for Williams. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hendricks. No good with the triple. Chicago's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Caruso. Big Dog passes to Williams. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Hendricks. To the paint. Here's Mills. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Chicago making a switch here. Desumu's checked in. Good chance here for Ball. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Down low. Here's Hendricks. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Buzelis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Mills. No points so far. Over Buzelis. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Bulls. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Hendricks. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Mills, no good.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Holmgren. Big Dog can't get it to go. Wallace outside. Now here's Holmgren with the 10-footer. No luck on that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Topic. He's out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Mills in at the 3. Here's Topic. Pass to Jang. Ball with the rebound. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Unloads from 13. Topic, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Outside, Williams. Here's Big Dog. Hits the trifecta. Big Dog's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's are going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's Turner. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Man, showing some terrific range. Big Dog's got 39.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Walker. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
An NBA player with a football body. Jarris Walker is so tough to guard. I mean, he's creating serious matchup problems here tonight.
Here's Topic. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's the type of life I would live.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Left side, Williams. Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot from the top of the key. Shot is good. Good off the back rim and in. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's Big Dog. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Jang. Now Mills. Chicago with a rebound. Big Dog's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the left wing. Ball left side. It's good. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Topic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jang. They shoot again. Turner with it from behind the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Mills. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Jang. Chicago grabs the miss.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Williams against Turner. Pass to Big Dog. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Here's Williams. No good, off the front rim. Chicago's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. And it's Williams off the drive. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Chicago making some changes. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Herter, and Jerome subbed in for Ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams against Williams. Outside, Williams. 4 on the clock. The Thunder with another miss.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Big Dog. Drains the triple. Big Dog's got 45 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Williams against Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Mills against Collins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Hendricks is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Big Dog. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Mills, no good.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Here's Big Dog. Sinks the tray. Big Dog's got 48.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now Williams. Over to the wing. Back to Mills. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The Thunder shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Here's Big Dog. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Mills from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Big Dog's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun. But I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Dosunmu. Count it. Good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Hendricks. Now Hartenstein. Collins defending. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, there's such a smoothness to his game. What a soft finger roll.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Williams misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Big Dog passes to Collins. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Knocked loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Collins passes to Big Dog. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future. And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Big Dog. The three. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. Now Williams. And here's Hartenstein. Here's the three. Second chance effort. Deflected.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Big Dog.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Hartenstein passes to Williams, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Big Dog. The three is up. Good! That's another bucket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Bulls foul. Number 25. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday night. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Collins is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in at the point. And for Chicago, Terry is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Walker. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Collins in at the center, filling out the middle. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Basket counts.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Brooks. It's all in by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The putback. Collins grabs the miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Now the pass to Big Dog. Fires the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Brooks with it. Now defended by Big Dog. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
On the wing, Walker. Pass to Big Dog. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. You look at Houston. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And it's quickly in the corner. Hands it from downtown.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Big Dog. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here's Thompson after the 3-pointer from Big Dog. Another miss by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From past the arc, the Rockets pull it in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Green puts up a deep 3. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Big Dog. Takes the 3. No good there.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Got a piece of it. And the pass to Collins. He kicks it to Green. Pass to Easton. Here's the 3. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Passes it to Big Dog. Puts up a deep 3. Green with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well-represented in the Hall of Fame. Beyond believing, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Green. No scoring in this one. Yep, it counts. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for John Collins.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Thompson misses. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Terry, and he makes good on the layup.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Brooks misses.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Big Dog. Brooks covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Dog. Offline with his 3. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Pacers. Pass to Eason. Walker with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Big Dog. Last game out, 36 points for him. Driving the lane, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Attacking the rag to great effect.
Not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Collins. Dosumu comes in for Terry. And it's Ty Jerome in for Quickly. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
Slam!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Big Dog. Whitmore defending and finished off by Walker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Collins against Walker. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Whitmore. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Bulls, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Big Dog. Whitmore defending. Brucelis' shot is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The Bulls leading by 14 to the inside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Big Dog. Whitmore defending. Brucelis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Bulls. Big Dog's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Brucelis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Brucelis has got his 3rd basket of the night. Rockets trail by 16. Thompson passes to Green. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Jerome passes to Big Dog. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Number 25.
Big Dog's got 13. Houston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And then for Houston, Reeves is checked in. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And They look strong here in the early going.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Whitmore with it. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Big Dog to the middle. Stolen by Reeves. Thompson up top. The dish to Collins. Excellent D there from Williams. Bulls leading by 18. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Here's Big Dog. Whitmore defending. Pass to Buzelis. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Reeves outside. Outside Collins.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Second personal foul.
Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bulls checked in.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Dosunmu's shot is off. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Whitmore. Misses in close. Chicago's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Big Dog. Drills it from outside. Big Dog's got 16 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, he's doing all this work from behind you.
And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Dillon Brooks out there with Collins. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Shepard, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He dropped in 36 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. But we'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Down low, here's Big Dog, and he banks in the layup. And that's 18 points for Big Dog.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Ball. Now Shepard, still without a basket. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Collins. Here's Big Dog. Defend to the paint. That's good from Collins. And the assist by Terry. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Horton-Tucker's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The pass to Brooks from downtown. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Sheppard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the...
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Booz Ellis is checked in for Collins. Big Dog comes in for Kevin Huerter. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Terry. And it's Ty Jerome in for Ball. The Rockets also changing it up. Collins checked in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson comes in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Taylor Horton-Tucker.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
Well, you know when you're in that kind of a zone, trust me, he knows he's in the zone right now.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Jerome. 5 points in the game. Big Dog, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Green inside the three-point line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to
2
Big
minutes.
1:53 left here in the second. To the inside. Here's Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Sheppard with the ball. He has 7. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Whitmore. Nice D from Big Dog. Chicago has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And good that time.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Green inside the three-point line. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Shot to stop the run, and it's Sheppard missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Passes it to Big Dog. Jacks up a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Sheppard.
Assist goes to
Sheppard's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Big Dog. Whitmore defending, and it's Big Dog with the foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Substitution on the court.
Now, Whitmore. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
We've got Terry. Big Dog is out there with Walker. Then it's Collins, and it's quickly in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Thompson in the posts, quickly covering. Thompson misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Big Dog. Lock at 6 to the middle. Collins. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Outside, Walker shoots the 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's the teardrop. Shepard, that's good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Walker. Here's Big Dog. Six to shoot. Kicks it out to Terry. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
Chicago foul. Terry. First personal foul.
Green is checked in for Shepard.
Rocket substitution, Jalen Green.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Green inside the three-point line. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Big Dog, guarded by Green. Big Dog, the pass to Walker. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Big Dog. Brooks covering. Big Dog, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Collins gets double-teamed for the three. Brooks misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Quickly against Thompson. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Brooks against Quickly. Brooks kicks to Green. Here's Thompson. Good. Thompson. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. To the left side wing. Collins in the post. Working on Collins. Collins, good.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
To the paint. And a chance here to check out some stats for Amen Thompson.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
He's off on the first. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Buzelis comes in for Collins. That's Lonzo Ball in for Quickly. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Chicago, no good. And Thompson kicks to Green. Back to Thompson. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Inside and finished off by Walker.
When Darius Walker steps in, we feel those buttons over here.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. The layup off target.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 35 points for Big Dog.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Thompson. Houston moving it around. Green inside the three-point line, and nothing is falling for him right now. Dishes it to Terry. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Into the lane. 13 feet away. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Thompson. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Excellent D there from Ball. Now Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Big Dog, defended by Horton Tucker.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Horton
Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
He's just so hard to check. I mean, he can turn you one way, then use the spin move, put you in the cycle, and then make you look like a washing machine.
Connects from...
He's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
The second chance effort. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Taking a look at Houston. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Green passes to Collins. Here's Horton Tucker. Can't hit from 12.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To stop the run, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Horton Tucker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Ball, the pass to Big Dog. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Offensive rebound. Whitmore and Mess.
A wrecking ball out there. Whitmore plays with power on the glass.
To the inside. Shots good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 48.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Ball against Green. In the corner, it's Whitmore. 4 on the clock. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Ball, the pass to Big Dog. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And no good. Nice D from Williams. Stolen by Collins. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Rockets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And that one misses. Kevin Huerter. He's
substitution on the court.
And so it's Houston with it. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Collins. And the layup's good off the glass.
John Collins becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Collins. Jalen Green is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Brooks, and it's Reeves in at the small forward position. Rockets shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Big Dog. Whitmore defending. And here's Huerter outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And it's Whitmore missing.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Here's Big Dog. Again, what an avalanche.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Buzelis. In transition, here come the Bulls. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Buzelis has got 19 points.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Out left to the wing. Releases. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Pass to Collins. Back to Green. Drops in the layup for 2.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Chicago.
Ball, the pass to Big Dog. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Good on the 3-point shot. Reeves has got 6 here in this quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Huerter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
It's blocked.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been a benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Collins. Thompson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jalen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Cam Whitmore. Collins checked in for the Bulls. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Horton Tucker. And it's slammed in by Williams.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 19-7 run. Down low. And good off the lead pass that time. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Green passes to Horton Tucker. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 9th assist in the game now. Outside Williams. Passes it to Big Dog. No good with the triple. The Rockets shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Green inside the three-point line. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop him first.
To the inside, Big Dog. And yet another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Green dishes to Thompson. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Nice D from Williams.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Driving inside. And that one drops.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Rockets.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Dog.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Up top, Reeves. He's defended by Herter. Takes it from 10. Tries again. It's rebounded by Herter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball, the pass to Big Dog. From the arc. That one misses. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Looking to get it going. The shot by Thompson, no good. Williams against Green. Here's Big Dog. And again.
That 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was...
Wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.